host, Jonathan Moody. I'm here with
Paulie presents it as the Moo Cow. Moo.
All right, and we have some treats for you.
Movies, yay!
Yeah, this is our movie haul from the last 2 months.
June and July.
Yeah, wow.
We've just been busy bovines. It's just been so much going on.
I mean, so much so that I haven't even been able to do podcasts. This is my first day back doing a podcast.
Slacking.
We're gonna do a little update video for you guys to kind of fill you guys in. We're gonna do that later. Anyway, so we decided because Paul's got a boatload more movies. I want to say buttload, but that doesn't sound right. That sounded a little weird.
Our buttload.
Yeah, but yeah, so he's got a boatload more movies than I do, and so he's gonna go first. Gonna show off his, and then I'll go, and then he'll go, then I'll go, then he'll go.
So basically, I have 3 distinct groups of stuff. The first one we're going to show you is the group of just things that I wandered around and went, stink hunting in the local areas at different stores. Then the next group's going to be stuff that I bought off the interwebs. And then thirdly, we just came from Scares That Care this past weekend, and I bought a bunch of stuff there, so I'll show you that group. But we're going to start off with the stuff that I got from locally around here. First thing I got is this thing called Battle Royale.
Oh yeah.
And so, do you know about this?
Yes,
it's a Japanese.
Yeah. Basically, it's like a game show
right.
thing, contest, like a reality show contest where they have to survive or whatever.
Right.
It's kind of like Survivor, except
it's like a bloodier Japanese teenager version of Survivor.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it's a movie, so movie version of it. But
so,
it's cool. But
yeah,
it's got 4 discs.
This is like the 4 disc, super collection.
Oh, it's got Battle Royale too in it.
So it's got all kinds of stuff. So
oh wow,
I had heard about this. I'd never seen it. I saw it for like $2.
Wow.
So
holy cow, $2.
Yeah.
Original price was $5 too.
Yeah, no, it was on sale.
Where'd you get it at?
That was at Cash Converters.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Is the Cash Converter still around?
Yeah, the one in Denby, still there.
Oh.
So I found it and I grabbed it.
I'll need to go check that place out again.
There you go. So I got that. Next we have Komodo, which is going to be some kind of giant lizard movie, and I can see lots of chicks in bikinis. So giant lizards and girls in bikinis go, together. I mean, like gravy and mashed potatoes.
Kevin Zegers is in it. Cool.
There you go.
Paul Gleason. Yeah, he's in.
Okay.
Michael Edward Stevens. Awesome. All right.
Very nice.
This is a pretty goofy. I think Michael Edward Stevens. If I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, people. I think this is the guy that directed that Troll 2 documentary thing, and he was actually in that,
Nice.
So he was like the little kid that that got attacked by the trolls or whatever.
Very nice.
And everything. I think.
Okay.
So I think if that's correct,
That would be great.
Awesome.
Right.
If not, I am totally wrong and I'm getting him mixed up with somebody else.
Next one is the one I already shared with Lenore and her sister and boyfriend, Son of Blob, the only movie ever directed by Larry Hagman. And I think it's also known as The Blob Returns, but it's the one they made in the early 70s, and it's not very good. Pretty bad, as a matter of fact, but it's kind of funny. Another $2 special is The Adventures of Jonah Lee, and that's Count Gore Vidal.
Oh wow! Did you talk to him about this?
No, I didn't. I forgot about it. Otherwise, I would have brought it up for him to sign. But
awesome.
yeah, she's kind of like this sort of mall video heroine. She's made a bunch of these little weird movies, and one of which happens to be with the Count. So I figured it would be kind of good for $2. I'm sure it's terrible.
Yeah.
So we'll check it out.
Might as well.
Next, we have a Gore House Greats, and there's a bunch of movies on
oh
that.
my goodness. Blood of Dracula's Castle, Blood Mania,
There you go.
Brain Twisters,
Ooh.
The Devil's Hand, The Madmen of Moraras, which is all like one word. Well, that's weird because they're doing that in a lot of them. It's like they're trying to save space or something. Yeah, I guess that's Mill Creek for you.
There you
Nightmare
go.
in Wax, Prime Evil, Satan's Slave,
Ooh.
Stanley,
Oh,
Terrified, Terror, and Trip with the Teacher.
Trip with the
That
Teacher.
sounds horrible.
Woohoo!
That sounds terrible.
Excellent. And speaking of awful movie packs, we got a sci-fi 4-pack.
With
There we go.
the Cinder, the Code Conspiracy, the Invader, and Stormtrooper. Which I'm surprised well, that stars Corey Feldman, John Laughlin, and
Lord,
Corey
Corey
Old.
Feldman.
But Stormtrooper, I'm surprised they didn't get sued by
I
Star Wars for that
know, I
shit.
know. And an 8-man,
Oh
an
my
8 movie pack.
Oh my god. 8 movies for the man cave.
There you go. And look at
Road Racers, directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Right.
And stars David Arquette and Salma Hayek. I actually watched this years ago. I don't really remember too much, except I remember the dude from John Hawkes is in it. From it's been a lot of stuff, but I had remembered him from Dusk Till Dawn. So he'd worked with Robert Rodriguez more than once. Love in Limbo, Shake, Rattle, and Roll, starring Renee Zellweger.
Oh, Renee Zellweger, that's right, I love her.
Cool and Crazy, starring Alicia Silverstone and Jared Leto. Wow, so this is okay, I know what this is like. There's a bunch of movies made together at the same time.
Right.
And stuff. Summer Fling, starring Jared Leto, or Leto, however you pronounce his name. Girls in Prison, Runaway Daughters, and directed by Joe Dante, by the way.
Nice.
And Hot Rod Girl, which sounds awesomely bad.
Sounds like an Ed Wood movie.
Yeah.
And then we have a classic Sharktopus. Yep, the Roger Corman Sharktopus.
Directed by Declan O'Brien.
There you go.
Did he write it too? Nope, somebody else wrote it. All right.
And we got a bunch of cheapies that didn't even come in a box. We got Death Dreams, Forgotten Man, Human Trafficking, and Steel Toes.
All right.
But this one looks really good. Hood Rats. Oh dear.
Do you ever watch any of these?
Oh yeah.
You watch them all?
And then we got a couple of classics, movies that I kind of like, sort of like, that's like a, I don't want to say, I guess it's a guilty pleasure. It wasn't a great movie, but it wasn't a bad movie. Murder by Death is fun.
I was going to buy this on DVD or something.
At some point I was going to, that is the
Blu-ray.
DVD.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, well, I don't know about Blu-ray, but there's that one. And then this was a classic. This is $3. Last Picture Show.
All right, I have this on Blu-ray.
The most beautiful shots of Sybil Shepherd you will ever see in your life. 2 more. We have The Beast in the Cellar. I don't know anything about that. That came out of nowhere.
Let me see if I know any of the people in this. It stars Dennis Friedland and Christopher C. Dewey.
Never heard of these people.
Yeah, nobody famous, it seems. All right, well, it's a movie.
It's a movie. And finally, we have Skinwalkers.
I've seen this. This is really good.
So this has got a few famous people in there too.
Yeah, it's a Lionsgate. I think they like After Dark
Werewolf
Horror
stuff.
Fest thing, or is it? No, I think. Well, if I'm correct, it's something like that. Jason Bear, Elias Cotius.
Oh, Elias Cotius, yeah.
Kim Coates is in it from Son of Anarchy and a bunch of other people I've never heard
Kim
of.
Coates is in everything.
Yeah. I mean, I met him and I like looked at his. He had his banner on his wall at one of the scares I carried, and it had like all these different movies. I'm like, I know every single one of these movies.
That's great.
All right, so I'm gonna do my what is it? Dollar Tree.
There you go.
Haul for right now. So these are movies I've never heard of any one of these movies,
Really?
but I figured why not? Because some of them have big names and some of them did not. So first one is called The Berlin Syndrome. It stars Teresa Palmer, Max Remelt, and I guess that's all they said.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it either. It looks like a good thriller.
Suspense.
Yeah,
movie.
suspense thriller kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see.
For $1, you can't beat it.
Yeah, I mean, the worst comes to worst, it sucks.
Right.
You know, and I wasted $1.
Well, just because it sucks doesn't mean it's a waste. It's just it's boring.
Well, yeah. I mean, so American Teen.
Oh, who directed that?
Nanette Bernstein. Never heard of her, but it's got music by Michael Penn. who like I think did a lot of stuff for Paul Thomas Anderson with Magnolia and stuff like that back in the day. He's related to Sean Penn, if I'm correct.
Wow.
But it doesn't look like it has any big names in it. Otherwise, they would promote that.
I'm surprised Chris Penn's not in it then. He's going to get a lesser known pen and squeeze him in there somehow.
Chris Penn's dead.
Oh, well, that explains that.
Yeah, Chris Penn's been dead for a while.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, sad. He's one of my favorite from Reservoir Dogs.
Right, right.
Okay, I Melt With You. So, starring Thomas Jane,
Oh, yeah. I like Thomas
Jeremy Piven, Rob Lowe, and Christian McKay.
Huh.
It's also got Sasha Grey from Porn.
Jane. Yay.
Ariel Kebble. She also, like, Sasha Grey's been doing a lot
Yeah,
of,
she's crossed over pretty successfully.
Yeah, she did, was it the Girlfriend Experience?
Right,
and a
right,
bunch of
right.
other things,
I mean,
so,
she's not getting into, like, the big mainstream stuff, but she's doing some indie and mainstream stuff now, and good for her.
Yeah, Carla Gugino and Ariel Kebble. So that's got, like, a few people that I've heard of, you know. And I think I've heard of the director Mark Pellington, but I just don't know what I've heard of him
That
from.
name
so.
sounds familiar, but I can't place.
Yeah,
Well,
it says, when life hammers you, get smashed. I Melt With You. So I've never heard of it, but looks cheesy and fun. So, I don't know. Now, there's an unauthorized biography of 50 Cent.
Always the best.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really into rap, but, like, sometimes I like to hear the history of, like, what happens to these people or whatever. How long is it? It's probably, like, an hour, I would imagine, you know, or something like that, maybe a little longer. It's New Line put it out. That's kind of cool.
It's a nice, friendly picture of him, too.
Yeah, he looks like he's friendly, doesn't he?
Yes, ready to share cookies.
Yeah, he's ready to bake cookies with everybody. But yeah, no, it was, it's okay. Like, I'm excited to see it at some point. I haven't watched any of the, it's gonna be a while before I watch any, like, movies that I've got, so, well, bear with me. I'll probably try to start doing some reviews. And I'll talk about some of the ones from because I have watched a few of the ones from my next haul. But here's Break Point.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say Point Break, and it's not that.
No, Break Point. See how they switched it around? And stars Jeremy Sisto, David Walton, Amy Smart, and J.K. Simmons. So it's got a pretty good cast. I like them. I like them all. Anybody else? Adam Devine.
This must have come and gone because I never were straight to video.
It went straight to video. It went straight to Dollar Tree.
Straight to the dollar store.
Yeah,
All right.
I've never heard of it either. All right, so you're next.
All right, my next group, this is stuff that I specifically got off of the interwebs. So Google, Amazon, that kind of stuff. So first one, Born with Kane Hodder and Allison Brie, who's one of my favorite snuggle
No,
bunnies.
you just got this from Scares I Care.
Yeah, okay, that one snuck in. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is Scares I Care.
Yeah, that's right. I have the two groups of Scares That Care here. Oh, that's
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, that's the
This
Scares
is the
That
Scares
Care.
That Care pile.
This is the Scares That Care pile. Woo.
Right.
So there you go. All right, sorry.
That's
I was
okay.
like, wait, I thought that's what you got it from.
Right.
There you go. I think the next one is
Allison
the
Yeah, that's okay.
internet.
So we'll do Scares That Care first.
Okay.
Then we have this one. This is a movie about the tickle monster called Fetish Dolls Die Laughing.
The Tickle Monster?
There's a monster that's going around tickling ladies to death. So.
Had you heard of this before? or
Yes, I
something?
had. So I've been looking for this one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Worldwide Media, Multimedia. They're the guys who put out a Zombie Isle. and
There you
stuff.
go.
So there you go.
Outstanding.
Support them.
So here's a double shot. Messiah of Evil and Sisters of Death with a couple of really great ladies from the 60s and 70s, Joy Bang and Claudia Jennings. Those of you who know them from exploitation theater know them pretty well, so these should be pretty cool. Then we got one from one of our favorites. This is Mel Heflin, and this is the radioactive foliage that melts people. Oh yeah,
Radioactive
flesh-eating foliage. So yeah, trees that eat people.
Nice.
Gotta
got
watch
this from
those
Rita,
trees.
didn't
Yes,
you?
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah, she loves. Oh, our buddy Heather's here.
There you go. So outstanding. Then we got Damn sharks. Yeah, so I can't pass up a good, bad shark movie. This is one where the sharks, I guess they eat people, but they don't eat all of them, so they take their bits and pieces and legs and heads, and they start to build a dam with it, because that's what sharks do, of course. They're like shark beavers.
Shark beavers. That's what it should have been called, shark beavers.
I know. So I could not pass that
Why
up.
did they call it damn sharks? When they
Damn
could've called
sharks.
Oh,
So-
it would have been funnier if they're shark beavers. You know, they don't look like
Outstanding.
beavers though. They look like regular sharks, I guess. I don't know.
Next, we got a two-movie thing of movies that I have never heard of, but they're Conrad Brooks. So I had to
nice.
get them.
Where did you get this at?
That was at that one guy you showed me at the
Oh,
end.
okay.
Yeah, Invasion of the Reptoids and Zombies on the Loose. Both of them with Conrad Brooks, so you can't pass that up.
Damn, now I'm jealous because I showed you this, but I didn't grab it.
I know.
Oh
It's
well, yeah, I'll have to watch it sometime. We'll have to watch
Outstanding.
Invasion of the Reptoids because
Yes.
it's directed by Ted. You know, Ted Mooring.
great. Okay.
All right.
Next, we got a movie which is basically Tina Kraus running around naked, which is always wonderful.
Yeah.
Camp Blood 666. Jonathan talked me into this one.
Yeah, it's also directed by Ted Mooring.
There you
actually,
go.
So it's really funny that you got two of them. You didn't even know. But yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just a guy in a clown mask killing people. And it's the
As you
sixth,
do.
As the sixth episode, one. He wasn't gonna grab two other ones, and I talked him, or one of the other ones, and I talked him out of it.
He
'cause
said
we
this one
don't-
was better, so.
This one is better. This one's the better Camp Blood.
All right, we will give that a shot. Finally, we've got what? Well, not finally. Next to finally is one that I've had the digital copy of, but I never had the actual media, physical media for. Not even on VHS, but I found it. Attack of the Killer Refrigerators. Woohoo!
Which is really cool because it also comes with another feature film, which
Oh, it
is
does.
and the hook of Woodland Heights. So you get two movies for the
Two
price
movies
of
for the
one.
price of one. I'm sure they're both equally wonderful.
Yes, they're. I think they're directed by the same guy.
Right? And finally, from this group, we have yet another Troma movie because you can never pass that up. And we have Troma's Go to Hell. It's actually supposed to be pretty good.
Do they go to hell?
I think they do.
Okay, I would hope so. 'Cause
So-
otherwise, this title is very misleading.
So there you go. That's my Scares That Care group.
Okay. Well, I didn't get any at Scares That Care. No DVDs. I got Blu-rays. So tune in for Blu-ray Hunter to see my Blu-ray haul for it. I don't think you got. I don't think you got any. Did you?
What?
Blu-rays.
Oh, I sure did. One.
At Scares That Care.
One.
One. Okay. You got one at Scares That Care. I splurged.
I'm there for stinkers, baby. So,
Yeah.
and you know me, I have a hard and fast rule. My good movies are on Blu-ray. My stinkers, my lovely, lovely stinkers, are going to be
on
DVD.
DVD. Yeah.
or
So-
VHS if I have to.
All right, so first of all, I got a 3-pack. This is all from Walmart, by the way. Got a 3-pack of Jaws 2, 3, and 4.
There you go.
So you can't go wrong with that.
The lesser Jaws.
We just did Hollywood Boulevard podcast. Just did a whole thing on Jaws, so the Jaws series. So that was fun last week. And then
Nice.
Nightmare Shark.
I'm wanting to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I saw it. I liked it. The ending I think was weak. Could have been a lot better. So I was just like I was disappointed by the ending. I hate when I get disappointed by the ending because I've waited this long and I'm hoping something fun will happen. It wasn't as great as I was hoping, but overall it was fun, especially since this is actually an interesting movie because it is not like its own movie like Nightmare Shark. It is actually it can be like part of a trilogy of movies.
Ah.
There's 2 other movies. So this would be last that you watch, and you watch one of the other ones, and then the other one I forgot. I'm really bad with the names, but they were silly. They were like damn sharks, kind of thing. There was 2 other shark movies, and they weren't Swamp Shark, but it was something like that. It was they all take place like Louisiana and stuff like that, and so.
Oh, wasn't Trailer Park Shark?
Trailer Park Shark,
yeah,
and there was another one like Swamp Shark or something. And so they're all are those 2 other movies have 2 other characters each that come into this one, which has a bunch of different
So
characters.
someone is building a Sharkiverse. Is basically
Yeah,
what's
basically
going
it's
on.
a Sharkiverse, and then we kind of. The idea is they're
Awesome.
trying to get over their fear of sharks because they have these, they've had the same recurring dream involving this crazy shark that's been attacking them and everything. And so this scientist, is trying to figure it out and help them out, and it just gets really weird because they see him in the dreams. It's kind of like Nightmare on Elm Street kind of thing. If they kill you in your dream, you die in real life, that kind of thing. And so,
And they're sharks.
and there's shark. Well, one shark. Maybe was it more than one shark? I don't know. It's been a little bit
Well,
since I've seen it.
in Trailer Park Sharks, there was more than one.
Yeah. But it wasn't the same shark though. It was
No.
like a whole new shark
Right.
that
right.
they had. But I guess the other sharks probably died anyway. From Trailer Park Sharks and stuff. Anyway.
No, those CGI sharks live a long time.
I know. They just keep coming back.
They do.
They will never die. So next is Clown Motel,
Mm.
which I saw, and it's pretty fun. It's entertaining. The only problem I have with the movie itself is just it was just a little too confusing. Like they tried really hard to like kind of make this interesting idea of this clown motel and surroundings and these clowns that are attacking and stuff. And it was just a little too like
Who's in it?
Ari Lehman
Okay.
from the first Jason. The first Michael is in it, Tony Moran. However, he's only in it for like 5 seconds,
Been there
basically.
for a hot minute.
Yeah, he's literally there for like a minute of screen time, and like his stuff doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Like it just felt like maybe an afterthought of let's get the guy
Added in
from
later on
yeah
for the name.
added yeah, and then Martin Kleba, who's like this midget. So you would like it probably because of the midget, But he's like some guy. I'm sorry, little person.
Little people are awesome.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like put anybody down or be. Do not be offended by
Putting them down.
my stuff.
Selling people short.
Alright,
See what it's like
so-
working with me, folks. I'm sorry.
Anyway, no, he was good too. I liked him. In it.
Good.
I mean, overall, it was a very entertaining movie. I just think like it's just a little bit confusing. And Alyssa Leonard was in it. It was her first time I ever saw her in a movie, and she was really good.
Okay.
So there's some good people in it. And Julianne Philpott, who I've seen in stuff, and
Okay.
she's really she was in it. I mean, it was a cute little movie, I guess. Like that's all I can say for it.
Cute little movie could have been better.
Could have been a little better, but
Oh, I've heard about that one.
the cleaning lady, and yeah, it was fun. It was Rachel Alec plays a cleaning lady who apparently.
Not the cleaning lady.
I know, but see, she's just a little weird. She got burned and she looks bad, so she kind of covers her face, and she doesn't like people looking at her, kind of thing, and stuff. And then she becomes friends with this woman who's going through this hard time, who asks her to be her cleaning lady, and she says sure. So she starts cleaning her house, but then she gets a little too it gets too single white female. And it gets kind of creepy.
Yeah, I heard it got pretty disturbing.
Yeah, it's got some disturbing moments, but Rachel did a wonderful job because she is beautiful, and they made her ugly, with the scars and the burning and everything. And I didn't recognize her. Like I didn't think she was gonna be the cleaning lady. I thought she was the other girl.
Oh,
She
okay.
was gonna be the other girl. I was like, wait, that doesn't look like Rachel.
That's good. I like when actresses or actors in general take chances like that.
Yeah, especially when it's all about making themselves not look good.
Right.
Which
Right.
a lot of actors, like Deborah Shaw does that all the time. And not many actors like to do that because that's their bread and butter is their
Taking a
looks.
chance.
So, now I don't think I talked about this the last time, Matt. I don't
No.
think so. Didn't bring this one up. It's Bundy, the Green River Killer.
Interesting.
I don't remember why I got it. Maybe because it's
So
just a Bundy movie.
are they trying to say that there's some kind of connection between the two?
I don't know. Is there two different stories?
Yeah. Ted Bundy and the Green River Killer are two totally different people.
Oh, wait. Eventually he builds a twisted relationship with... In 1984, police in Washington State are investigating a spate of serial murders committed by a mysterious man known as the Green River Killer.
Right.
With no leads to go on, the detectives in charge of the case consult with psychologists in an attempt to get inside the mind of the killer.
Took for years to get
But
that
when
guy.
that doesn't produce a positive result and the killing continue, the detectives realize that the only way to understand what makes a serial killer tick is to meet one. So he visits the imprisoned Ted Bundy, one of the most
Okay.
notorious serial killers in American history. Eventually, he builds a twisted relationship with Bundy, which forces the detective to confront his own psychological demons before he finally comes face to face with the Green
So it's
River
a
Killer.
Silence of the Lambs kind of a thing.
It does say based on the true story which inspired Silence of
There
the
you go.
Lambs. So I think maybe
Okay.
that was what inspired it.
Interesting.
And then I got two westerns. So I got two
You
westerns.
got westerns?
Yeah, one of them is from DJ Perry, who I am not. I'm not a big western fan. However,
Wow.
I love DJ. And I'll support everything he ever does. He's always been on my shows. He always chats with me about stuff. Just a really down to earth, really cool
Okay.
producer, director, writer, actor. And he did a movie called Wild Faith.
Huh.
I think originally it was. I don't know if this was originally called Wild Michigan, but I know he was doing a movie called Wild Michigan at one point. Might not be the same movie, but yeah. So it's got it's got Lana Wood and who was the other one? Dean Teaster. I mean, it's got some people in it. Yeah, I guess it is Wild Michigan because this is home to Michigan. So basically, it got changed to Wild Faith. Probably better title, in my opinion too. And it just kind of Trace Atkins is in it too, the country star.
Right,
So
right.
here you go. That's I'm gonna definitely check it out. It's something I've been wanting to.
I always wanted to be in
see.
a western. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and the other one is a Western horror movie
Yay!
called High Moon.
I love those.
And this is about a cult, a gunfighter from the Old West rises from the grave, only to find a band of werewolves
As you do.
that brutally murdered his wife is still running rampant, generations later. Aided by his beautiful widow, by a beautiful widow, a broken down sheriff, and a corrupt mayor, played by Sean Patrick Flannery.
Ah, okay.
Colt must face off with the bloodthirsty creatures once again to save a sleepy southern town from destruction. So, sounds fun.
Could be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to watch. Like that's the thing. Like the Wild Faith movie, I'll watch because I support my friends and I want to check them
Right.
out and stuff. I'm not a Western fan. A lot of people know that about me. I'm just
But
not.
a western horror.
But a
crossover.
Western horror movie
Right.
sounds more fun.
Does.
Like, yeah, I mean, if you take kind of like, because a lot of those times they parody what's fun about a Western, so they take the fun of the Western and then turn it on its toes, like have like, like one of my favorite ones is Bonnie and Clyde, which isn't Western, but, it's like an old time thing, versus Dracula.
Right.
So if you did like Billy the Kid versus Dracula.
Oh God, that was a terrible movie.
Was that? Oh, they did that.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Like,
Yeah, that's William One Shot Bodine did that. But I know what you mean. It's like Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Those kind of mashups are fun.
or if you want to go with the asylum route, Abraham Lincoln Zombie Hunter,
That's right. That's right.
something like that. That's what they do. All right.
I do. All right, my
You're
last
lost.
group, which I've just discovered, is a mix up of different stuff, but that's okay. So finally, I have yet another Misty, Mad Monster. Yay!
Woo!
Got a hold of that. Adds to my
That's
Misty
always
collection.
fun.
This one came out of nowhere. I got this for $1. I knew nothing about it. It's something called Echo Drive. Some kind of weird thing where the security system of a building goes amok, and people start
I don't-
dying.
I don't see anybody famous in it, so nobody I know.
Slither.
Slither.
Yay! Which
That's
has
a classic.
yeah,
Elizabeth Banks, Nathan Fillion,
Nathan Fillion.
Greg Henry, and Michael Rogar.
Yay! So we got that one. Yeah, these are ones off the internet. Amputee with an axe.
Woo!
That's one I knew nothing about, but when I
How did-
saw the title, I said, I'm getting that.
How did you see this, title?
It was on some discounted DVD movie place that I haunt every now and again. and that one popped up, and I said, oh yeah, I'm going for that.
Okay.
Same place that I got this movie, which I had heard of before, that I wanted, Honey Glaze.
Honey Glaze
Yeah.
and Brain Drainer. Two
And
movies.
Brain Drainer, that's right, so it's a double feature.
Sub Rosa. Sub Rosa used to do some really fun stuff. I think, yeah, it's SRS Cinema,
Right.
you know. But originally they were just called Sub Rosa, you know. That's cool.
So then I got something called Scarred. That's
Scarred.
supposed to be some kind of disgusting, violent, horrible
Which one
movie.
is this? Okay, so this is not the one I know of. That's called Scarred. Oh, okay, cool.
Extreme film,
Yeah, but nobody big in that one either. Oh.
right? Yeah, I tried. These are all mostly indies. Then there's that one, Buzzsaw, another extreme film.
Buzzsaw.
The creators of Insaniac and China White Serpentine.
Insaniac. Great. I'm guessing it has something to do with an insomniac who's insane.
There you go. And finally, we have Inbred Rednecks, because how do you pass up a title that says Inbred Rednecks?
Yeah, buddy.
There's a dead squirrel that's like the logo, so I mean that's quality.
Yeah, I think this is Sub Rosa. Yep, this
Yep.
is SRS. So, because remember they did, Chris Seaver did a bunch
Right.
of stuff for them like that, like Inbred Rednecks, whatever, right?
Right, Inbred Redneck Zombies.
Yeah, so there you go.
There you go. Okay,
Oh,
so
that's it.
That's our 2-month haul.
Oh my goodness. Well, you got a lot more than I do, and I think you'll have more Blu-rays than I do too. So
Rarely ever happens, but yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, and get used to it
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Stuff is going to be happening, and you know, like Jonathan mentioned, we're gonna have a sort of a get caught up video talking about that. But
Yeah, so just so you know, and you can watch the get caught up video. It's gonna go, you know, soon. Like
in
it's gonna
top
go
details.
first, and it's gonna go into detail. But we are gonna tell you right here and now, so that because you'll probably already hear it from there or whatever. If you watch the basically the update video,
Mhm.
we're done for a little bit of time. You know, this is the last haul of Indie Film Cafe, and unless we decide to do like us two like separately or something.
which
But it
probably
would-
was going to happen.
Yeah, it would probably be more him because I'm just not. I'll just watch that video and everything. You'll learn. I don't want to say anything just in case this one goes out before the other one, which I don't think it will. But you know, just so anyway.
So rather than doing one every month where we all talk about our hauls, it's probably going to go on hiatus for a little bit, and it probably is, when it comes back, it's probably not going to be every month.
It'll probably every other month, maybe every like 5 months. Who knows?
At least in my case, whenever I get a nice little stack of stuff,
Right.
you know. So,
So yeah, and
but you'll see.
and I might do the same, but we don't know because yeah,
Lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff going on. We'll let you
yeah,
know.
we'll let you know.
So
All
check
right.
out the other videos. Check out this video, and thanks
Check
for
out
watching.
Blu-ray Hunter as
Yeah.
well because you'll see a lot of other stuff.
That's
there.
right.
So thank you guys. Have a
We'll
good
see you
one.
next time.
All right,
Bye.
bye.